Prince Harry laughs at reporters.
Gigi Hadid gets dismissed by court.
And Niall speaks out on Selena Gomez.
Ooh, all that and more on today's Daily Hollywood Rundown. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of the Daily Hollywood Rundown. I'm Emile Ennis Jr.
I'm Sussan Morad. Thank you so much for joining us today. If it's your first time, or if it's not your first time but you haven't hit the subscribe button before, why would they not hit the subscribe button?
You know, I think there could be many reasons why you wouldn't hit it, but I can give you 2 million reasons why you should.
Yes.
Don't have time to give it right now, but just click that button and click the bell. And of course, leave a comment in the comment section below. And specifically, if you leave a comment today, you have an even greater chance of being featured on You're So Clever tomorrow. Because when we're producing and we need to find comments.
Just go to tomorrow.
Previous,
I've seen some really good ones from Monday and Tuesday already.
Okay.
Though. So yeah, we're definitely watching. But you know what? We have so much news to get into, Emile. Kicking it off with an update on Vanessa and Austin.
Yeah.
All right, folks. Now, we know that many of you are still shocked by the split between Vanessa Hudgens and Austin Butler. After dating for almost 9 years, reports came out earlier this week that the two had split. But now we are getting even more details because it looks like this may not be the end. So E! News is giving us updates about why Vanessa and Austin split. Obviously, we all know that Vanessa and Austin are both actors and they've both been filming in separate places overseas. A source told E! they're just shooting on 2 different continents and it's a matter of distance. There is no bad blood at all, and they have a lot of respect for each other. But then there's a second source that says they are, quote, split for now. They're going to see what happens. They have such a history and deep connection, they could find their way back to one another. So we're just going to have to wait and see, but she recently spoke to Cosmopolitan UK about her relationship, saying, quote, it's 8 years this year. FaceTime, good communication, respect and trust are what keep us going. The longest we've been apart was 4 months. It sucks. You start hating hearing yourself say, I miss you, but if it's your person, you make it work. So maybe they can make it work this time.
You know, I'm always hopeful, especially since it was such a long relationship. There's so much history, and I understand with long distance that has to be hard.
Yeah.
AJ leaves for like 2 days, and I'm over here like, what am I doing with life? So I can't imagine like that long period of time.
Yeah.
But who knows, you know?
Who knows? And I feel like they are both working, you know, on separate things. So I'm hoping maybe once their major productions end, they find their way back together.
So this whole week, we've all been keeping up with the royal family and the Megxit drama. Actually, that started last week and it continued this week. And there's always updates. But today, there's a whole bunch of headlines talking about the fact that Prince Harry pretty much ignored a question and laughed at reporters. So Prince Harry just made his first public appearance since announcing that he was stepping down from his senior royal duties. He went to a rugby event at Buckingham Palace and the press was there as well. He was there for a great cause though. The royal family Twitter account tweeted, today the Rugby League World Cup 2021 launched a mental fitness charter supported by the Duke of Sussex. When speaking to the press though, Harry allegedly laughed at them when they asked about the exit. One person tweeted, he had his back to us by then, but I am told by a colleague on the other side that Harry laughed out loud when the first question was asked. In this video clip, you can kind of see it.
Harry, how are the discussions going on your future?
So Rebecca English, the royal correspondent for the Daily Mail, tweeted and said, and that's a wrap, Harry didn't answer questions about his future. Another reporter tweeted, Prince Harry ignored questions from the media in BP Garden about how discussions are progressing on his and Meghan's future. He had his back to the media, but apparently laughed when the first question was asked. He still got his sense of humor. But some people are not surprised he laughed, like this person who replied, you think yelling out at Prince Harry like a banshee makes you look good? Did you download your degree assuming you have one offline? I'm glad he laughed at your unprofessional behind, because to him and the world, you guys are a joke. We know how Prince Harry and Meghan feel about the press and the media, so I can't imagine that he would have answered any questions about that, but it is funny to see that he did have like even though it's very hard to see because his back was to us, a reaction to that.
Yeah, and I think it's kind of cool that he has got a light-hearted approach and he didn't kind of get really dramatic and storm out, because that has happened in the past when people are asked things, you know, they don't want to be asked. So I guess we're just going to have to wait and see as the next weeks unfold.
Yeah.
So earlier this week, there was a bunch of headlines about Gigi Hadid being called in as a juror to the Harvey Weinstein trial, and just as quickly as those reports came out, it looks like she's already been dismissed. According to a source inside the courtroom, Gigi met with Judge James Burke on Monday and was asked a series of questions. Questions such as if she knows the defendant Harvey Weinstein or any of his lawyers, the defense attorneys, or any of the people expected to be discussed in the case, aka any of his victims. Always one to uphold the Constitution and stay true to her oaths, Gigi told the judge that she had met Weinstein before. She also told him that she was friends with Cara Delevingne, who accused Weinstein of sexual harassment in 2017. And she is just one of over 80 women to accuse Weinstein of some sort of sexual misconduct, from unwanted advances to rape. Like Salma Hayek, who Gigi also claimed she knew in court on Monday, Selma called Weinstein a monster and also claimed that he sexually harassed her while she was working on a movie together with him back in 2002. Although Gigi had connections with some of his victims, she still insisted to the judge that she could be open-minded and unbiased if presented with the case. She was sent home and told to come back early Thursday morning for more information. And that's just what she did. Gigi showed up again today to the New York courthouse for her second day of jury summons. But as fate will have it, she was not selected to be part of the jury, most likely because of her connections to people on both sides of the case. And that's too bad, because it seems like Gigi was looking forward to completing her civic duty and appearing as a juror. I'm not surprised that Gigi wasn't kept in as a juror, because she is like so high profile, and everyone knows she's got a lot of different relationships that somehow have been sort of linked in.
Yeah, and the fact that she actually like met him before, so it's like that's already a conflict of interest. But I did read that they're actually having issues, and that's with any high profile case, like finding impartial jurors, because everybody knows about this. It's been talked about for 2 years now, and it's such a huge case. Literally was the catalyst almost of the Me Too movement. So yeah, I don't know how this is gonna play out, but just want to get this started. Like, let's get this cracking.
Let's go.
All right, so of course we've been talking a lot about Selena Gomez recently.
Yay!
Probably because she went from releasing singles to releasing her album Rare, and she is still loving life and loving her album Rare, so much so that she got a permanent reminder of that special moment. But we're gonna talk about that, but also talk about one person's particular reaction. So before we get to that, Selena took to Instagram last night to share how she is permanently reminding herself of the joy that Rare brings to her. She posted this video and captioned it, "Did it again at Bang Bang New York City, Rare." The official Instagram account for Bang Bang Tattoo Shop also posted this photo of Selena's new tattoo on her neck, and you can see that Tom Holland is a fan in the likes. Okay, that's cute, but let's get to the tea. So even though Selena and Niall are just friends, they've made that clear, fans are still shipping them hardcore, including me. So a fan tweeted Niall saying, "Niall, have you listened to Selena's new album yet?" And then they posted this cute photo of them with that question, and Niall actually responded. He replied to that tweet saying, "Yes, and it's brilliant." That sent fans into a frenzy. So many fans wanted to know specifically what his favorite song was from the album, but then of course there were plenty of tweets shipping the two. I love that he supports her, or they support each other so much, and obviously I understand that friends can be friends and you can support each other and not have any like dating or anything like that. I'll just say they would be a really cute couple.
I know. They've told us they're just friends, and we've heard that he's single, and we know that Selena is too. But it's like, that'd be so cute together.
So cute.
All right, Emile, it is time for the final rundown. And I'm so happy that you're back here for rundown, because whenever you're not here and I have to like do it, I mess it up every time.
Oh, I got you covered. Starting now.
Now, Kendall and Kylie are apparently being sued because of their lingerie line. According to Page 6, Clevver Brothers Inc. is suing them for using, quote, 2 copyrighted styles on the waistband of a Kylie shop thong and a Kendall and Kylie slip dress. The court documents have side-by-side photos to show that they are copied, so we're just gonna have to keep you updated on that.
Susan, I looked at those photos and it's pretty, like, so we'll wait to see what happens with that. But in other news, Demi Lovato, we're not just getting a Grammy performance. We are also getting her at one of the biggest sporting events in America and maybe the world. So Demi revealed that she will be performing the national anthem at the 2020 Super Bowl in Miami. She posted to her Instagram and captioned it saying, "Singing the national anthem at Super Bowl 54. See you in Miami."
This is huge and I cannot wait. She told us the next time we were going to hear from her, she'd be singing, and she is following through on so many different levels. But you guys, Ivy Park has just released their latest latest installment, and it's really good. So many celebs are getting Ivy Park closets from Beyonce, like Cardi B, Yara Shahidi, and so many more. But Reese Witherspoon has the internet smiling with her reaction. She posted an adorable video with her mom where she receives a package and then proceeds to try on different Ivy Park outfits, and it was so cute. And I love seeing Reese on TikTok as well.
know!
She's like becoming the TikTok queen, the
Listen,
unofficial TikTok queen.
I am here for it. Love
Yeah.
you, Reese. That video was so cute.
Bend and snap. All right, you guys. Well, that is it for today's episode of the Daily Hollywood Rundown. We'll be back here tomorrow. And like we said, we'll be doing You're So Clever, so make sure you leave us a comment. And while you're down there leaving comments, I really want to know your thoughts on Vanessa and Austin. Do you think there's a chance they'll get back together, or are you on the other side of the camp with, there's a lot of people shipping her back with Zac Efron?
I know.
Not that they ever stopped, but now they think there's a chance.
Right.
Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below.
And I want to know, just because we've seen how different celebs are reacting to the Ivy Park closets, what would your reaction be if you came home and had one of those full orange closets arrive at your door? Because I would freak the F out. Let us know in the comment section below.
Beyonce!
Right, we're
Shout
here.
out, Clever's
Send
over
one
here.
to Clevver.
We'll do 70,000
But we need different
videos.
sizes for me and Susan. So we'll be waiting for that, and then we'll see you guys tomorrow. But wait, before you go, why don't you do something for us? Click right over there to watch yesterday's DHR. It was so good.
It was so good, and we can't promise that we'll be able to give you like an Ivy Park closet, but we can give you a subscription to Clever News. All you need to do is hit that subscribe button right there.
Get all the tea.